Hello everyone, this is Emo Gamer 666 here. And it's Halloween, and if you know anything about me, it's that I love horror stories more than anything. But today, if you know me from Discord and have participated in the event of the Halloween event, or have at least heard of it, I keep my word when doing this. Why the mask? Well, let's just say that it's perfect for the spirit of Halloween. Plus, this is as close as you're gonna fucking get to a fucking face reveal. I like to keep you all wondering who's behind the screen, whose voice you're hearing, etc. But another thing, why is it so dark, you wonder? Why is there no music? Why are you not playing a game, you might ask? Well, that's because it's a Halloween special. Something I only do. I'm gonna be doing once a year on this very day. And I do apologize for the video being later than I expected, but there were some complications. But anyhow, let's get right into it, shall we? So, the video is gonna be shorter than I expected because, well, there was only one participant. Point blank. I mean, not to sound like a dick, but I gave you guys enough time. Plenty of time. A month, if memory serves me correct. But that's besides the point. There's always next year. Alright, so this story I would love to tell who wrote this amazing horror story. But the person who wrote it wanted to remain anonymous. Oh, you know who you are. Your story's getting told. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks, pause the video if you have to get ready. Once upon a time, not too long ago, there's a group of teenagers who went exploring through the forest, just looking for something to make their lives more interesting. Because it's in the fall, there's not much to do. Their names were Jill Oscar, and Natasha. And they were about 15 or 16 years old. Yeah, just in high school and everything. Anyway, they kept going through the forest, wandering for hours upon hours. When they came across a very, very old mansion. When Jill said, "Come on guys, let's explore the mansion." So they all went inside the mansion and saw it was old and withered with broken glass on the floor. So much broken glass that you couldn't really make a step without risking your foot being impaled by a shard of glass. There were no TVs, no Wi-Fi, no cell phone service. And they were the only ones in the house. Or so they thought. Because of any good story, there's always plots and twists. Twists and turns. They explored through the mansion, when suddenly the air became hauntingly cold, colder than the harshest of winters. Imagine that feeling at the back of your neck, and you're in a house all alone. Then they heard the laughter of a little girl. But something about the laughter wasn't right. It was unordinary, haunting. It was haunting yet soothing at the same time. A bit of a bittersweet laughter. They looked around to try and find where the laughter came from. Only to realize that suddenly old tattered books started falling from the bookshelf. The girls screamed in horror as the... Sorry, kitty, but not right now. Little Midnight just wanted to be the co-star. The girls screamed in terror as the spirit of a little girl appeared.
Mommy? Where's Mommy?
The spirit said eerily. Of course, the travelers didn't expect there to be spirits among them. So Ashley asked if the little girl was lost. And she wrote her name on a piece of paper. The Maiden of Hope. The Maiden of Hope told her story. That she came from a time where modern technology didn't exist. And her parents were so very cruel. They'd starve her, beat her, and so on and so forth. They were the most abusive of families, as you can imagine. So they, as in the travelers, came to the conclusion that the poor little girl died a long time ago as a child. The Maiden of Hope showed the travelers around the mansion and suddenly the doors started opening and shutting on their own, making loud slamming sounds. A spirit of a much older female appeared wearing a long white dress, looking beautiful, save for the wounds on her neck that were very similar to the wounds of the previous spirit, and her dress was covered in blood. She had introduced herself as the Maiden of Destiny, and she warned them not to go into the basement. Of course, being the fucking retarded teenagers that they were, they explored the basement anyway. The basement looked like a rituals ground, The basement looked like a rituals ground with pentagrams on the floor, written, drawn, actually, in blood. You can imagine that this is a very, very hard time for me to write this story to memory. There were also black candles and skeletons of people who have died in that mansion. The candles then, out of nowhere, lit themselves, and a terrifying spirit emerged with a crazed look, wearing all black, covered in blood and scars, even a bit of flesh hanging off her left arm. Her grin shed shivers down the spines of the travelers, so terrifying that it would even give chills to the bravest of them. As she grabbed a box cutter left behind from a previous ritual and chased after the teenagers, all the doors and windows leading to any escape from the mansion mysteriously locked from the outside, as this new spirit chased after Jill and cornered her, leaving her trapped.
Don't run away, little puppet. I just want to play with you,
she said as she rose her hand to cut Jill's throat, leaving blood on the floor. There was a lot of blood. It was pouring from the artery. The spirit then went to look for Ashley and sang a terrifying lullaby. It was to the tune of Hush Little Baby, but the lyrics were changed to make the song sound much more dark and personal. God, I cannot listen to Hush Little Baby again after that. Not even to my own kids. She found Ashley hiding in the bedroom closet and when she found her, she grabbed a nail gun and nailed her to the wall. She left very deep cuts all over Ashley's body. But it didn't end there, because you see, she had also taken a metal pipe that was rusty and sharp at the end, started beating her with the pipe. Each hit making a crunching sound as she hit both socket. And she asked who the spirit was, while at the same time struggling to breathe due to heavy blood loss at the throat.
I am the maiden of despair. You'll see your friends soon enough,
she said as she slipped Ashley's part for the final killing blow. She then went to look for Steve and Oscar, and she figured they would hide together. She was right, as they were both hiding in the kitchen pantry. She then locked the kitchen closet door from the outside and barricaded it to where they couldn't get out. She had then went to the shed and grabbed a bucket of sulfuric acid. Now mind you, sulfuric acid is not something to be taken lightly. She had poured acid on them from the ceiling that had a hole cut into it, as both Steve and Oscar disintegrated slowly down to nothing but bone fragments. The maiden of despair enjoyed their screams of torment and agony so much that she let out an ear-piercing laugh. Of course, that just left Natasha, and she was trying ever so desperately to find a way out, not knowing her friends were just murdered. The maiden of despair grabbed a rusty doll axe from the master bedroom closet and went searching for Natasha. It was a cat and mouse game between the two. When Natasha tripped down the stairs and broke her ankles. One of her ankles on her left foot had bone piercing through the skin. And you can imagine how painful that would be. The maiden of despair was not the merciful type, though, because she had grabbed Natasha's hand and started hacking away at her arms and legs, causing a sheer amount of pain as her limbs just ended up thudding to the ground. Because mind you, she had her pinned against the wall, forcing her to make eye contact. Then, after some exchange of words, she had finally decapitated Natasha. And nobody knows what happened after that. Some say there's the spirits of the teens are trapped in the mansion as a new sick family with the spirits. Others say that the spirits moved on and found a new life. But let this be a warning. The next time you find a mansion in the forest, to stay clear of it. Because you won't know if it's that very same mansion. How do I know all this? Well, let's just say I happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. I had only gotten out because there was a small little hidden door under the stairs. don't even know how I found him, but I guess it was just adrenaline. I had made my way out. The end. And happy Halloween, you spooky fucks. I so want to give credit to whoever wrote that. Because they had made it exactly like a creepypasta. And I'm a huge fan of creepypasta stories. But that does it for today, as there's sadly only one entry. And you know who you are. You won the event by default. But don't be sad if you didn't make your story in time. There's always next year. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Otherwise, you'll be next on the Maiden of Despair's kill list. Until next time, bye-bye. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure to stay safe out there if you're going trick-or-treating. You know, if you're a kid, stay with an adult that you trust. Preferably a parent. Always check your candy for razor blades or drugs. But most importantly, have fun, because this is the best holiday ever. Anyway, until next time. Bye-bye.